Hi there, I'm Amy Blumendahl. I'm a certified pre and postnatal fitness coach, and I'm going to be taking you through a 20-minute second trimester full body build. Now you can potentially do this in first and third trimester as well with some adjustments if needed. We're going to be doing 8 intervals, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds transition. Equipment today is going to be 1 or 2 sets of dumbbells, a step or a bench to do incline plank and step-ups. If you don't have that or don't like the height that you have for step-ups, I will provide an alternative for that. And then a water bottle for breaks. Let's get started warming up. This is going to be really quick. Inhale it up, exhale it down. One more just like that. Inhale it up, exhale it down. Put those hands on the rib cage. Inhale up to the side and back body. Feel the rib cage expand into your hands, and then exhale. Lightly connect to that core and pelvic floor as you exhale and lift up gently. One more time. Inhale into the hands without raising the chest or shoulders. Exhale, pelvic floor and core lift lightly. Awesome job. Let's do some hip circles. So I just do a really quick breathing awareness here to bring awareness and connection to the core and diaphragm and pelvic floor. Reverse direction of those hips. You're always in charge of your intensity, your range of motion, how much you lift. All of that is up to you. I'll give adjustments that I feel are appropriate for second trimester, but everything is individual during pregnancy. So all right, let's go body weight squats. A little wider stance if it feels better on those hips and baby belly. Inhale down, exhale, lift lightly and connect to the core as you come up out of that squat. Press to the heels, shoulders roll back and down. One more. Let's go a little bit wider, shift it left to right. Now you don't have to go super deep in this. Just get a nice little stretch in that inner leg. Feel those muscles around the joints, the stabilizers, warming up. One more, each way. Bring it back together. We're gonna go into hamstring curl, reach and pull, horizontal. Warm up chest and back. Just getting the heart rate up a little bit. Muscles ready, joints ready to work. Give me 3, 2, 1. Let's go reach and pull with the knees raised to the outside. Going around baby belly. Knee doesn't have to come too far up, whatever feels good. Give me 3, 2, 1. Little thoracic mobility here. This should feel really good. Open it up, come up and over. Open it up, keeping your hips square, a little bend in those knees. Keep that neutral pelvis. One more. Other side. T-spine mobility is super important in pregnancy. To be able to rotate and flex and extend through that T-spine as we run out of room, as baby grows bigger. Everything's gonna kind of get a little bit compressed in here, so being able to move is important. One more. Good, let's step it back, reverse lunge, come up and switch. Just a couple here, we're gonna get into our workout. 3, 2, and 1. Grab a quick sip of water, we're gonna hop right into our intervals. 8 intervals, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds transition. We got full body build here today. I'm gonna grab one single dumbbell here. I'm gonna hold it to one side of the body. It can be right here at the side. It can be racked right here. Whatever feels best. We're gonna do an offset squat, lower and lift. We'll switch to the other side halfway through. 3, 2, 1, let's go. I like this suitcase offside squat. This is very functional and applicable to parent life, carrying a baby carrier on one side of the body. Inhale down, exhale it up. My arm is out for a little bit of counterbalance, but it can be on the hip or wherever feels best for you. Switch sides right here. Keeping those hips square, pushing back. The knees can go over the toes. Just a couple more, nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to keep this dumbbell. I'm going to go down to a half kneel. This is going to be a curl, flip, press. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. I'm doing single arm, switching at halfway, but you can definitely do this bilateral if you'd like. We'll switch knees as well halfway through, even if you are doing both arms. Squaring those hips. I like to curl my toe under on the back. On that press, you can keep that elbow in if you prefer, or you can flip it out for a more strict press. Here we go, other side. That bicep curl, elbow is in. It can be palm up, or it can be hammer curl, thumb up, if you'd like. Take a second to just put that hand on the rib cage, making sure as we press, it doesn't start expanding or flaring upwards. Here's 3, 2, 1. I'm going to switch my dumbbell out for a little bit heavier. We're going to be doing a B stance RDL. 1 foot back slightly. 3, 2, 1. Regular RDL here. If you want to add some rotation to get some internal rotation at the hip, that helps to open up the pelvic inlet outlet area. Gets baby to kind of get down into position a little bit better. So this is great in third trimester, but it can be, if it's a new movement for you, go ahead and switch sides. It can be great to get some practice in second trimester. So we're just pulling that right shoulder towards that front leg with that hinge movement. So hinge, and then rotate, and then come back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going just body weight on this next one. It's a standing core movement. So I'm gonna pull one of my feet out, kind of like a triangle pose in yoga. And I'm gonna hinge left and squeeze up for windmill. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So we're hinging at the hips, rotating around that shoulder. If you want to have a dumbbell in that top hand, you can. So we're working that side body here. Inhale down, exhale up. How far you go down is up to you, especially if we have a growing belly here. Reducing that range of motion can be a good option. Here we go, switch sides. Little bend in that front leg, or that leg you're going to. That arm in the air stays nice and stable, so really lock into that shoulder stability. Inhale down, exhale up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, if you have a chair or a wall or a ledge nearby, I'm gonna have you get by that. Grab a single dumbbell. This is gonna be a supported bench over row. 5 seconds, we're gonna scoop back, elbow to ceiling, dumbbell to hip. Here's 3, 2, 1, here we go. Squeezing the shoulder blade together. Nice job. Pull that shoulder back and down away from the ear. Let that upper body come forward so we're more horizontal than vertical. Inhale down, exhale it up. Lightly connect to that core and pelvic floor. 3, 2, 1, switch. A little bit of rotation here is okay. Or it can be no rotation, completely stable through that T-spine. Everything through that pelvis and leg area is stable though. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, have that step or bench set up now. We're gonna do a step up. If you don't have a step or a bench, you're just gonna go into a forward lunge. So lunge down, switch, other side. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. If you're doing step ups with me, drive that foot down into the step or bench. Lower back down nice and gentle. Re-step each time. If you're worried about balance, or if you want just a little bit more stability, just put a hand on a wall and slide your hand up and down the wall as you go. Go ahead and switch sides. Inhale down, exhale it up, squeeze through that glute, lightly step back down. Knee up at the top if you want more challenge, or you can just step together. Last drop, here's 5, 4, All right, with that stepper bench, we're gonna incline. I recommend you incline your plank, especially if you do see coning or doming with forward pressure with a plank, if you're in a full plank on the floor. So try this incline plank. Here we go, step it back. And we're gonna do a push-up. Inhale, exhale, and then drop to your elbows, press back up to your hands. Now you don't have to do both of those elements. You can do one or the other. You can always drop to those knees as well as a modifier. Elbow to hand, getting those triceps. You can do both sides or alternate each time you come to plank up. Shoulders back and down. Keep that pelvis neutral. Neutral during pregnancy, slightly forward, anterior rotated, or tilted rather. So if you have an anterior tilt, that's completely normal in pregnancy. Here's 3, 2, and 1. All right, stepper bench to the side. We're gonna lower ourselves to the floor. Finding that 90-90, and we're gonna do a get up. Okay, so we're gonna go, and you can use your hands for assistance. We're gonna come up out of that 90-90, bring one leg, and come up. Here's 3, 2, 1, let's go. And then to get back down, you're just stepping back and coming back down to that 90-90. So this is really functional, applicable for your daily life as a parent. We'll get both sides. So we're starting with our feet to the right side. Three, 2, 1, switch sides. So 90-90 to the left, come up, swing those feet behind you. And again, do this near a wall for a little bit more stability. Here's 3, 2, 1. Come back up and grab a drink. Those are our 8 intervals. Now if you don't want to do that full get up, you can just do the 90 to standing kneel or standing on your knees. Or you can just do the lunge together, back down. 20 seconds, we're back to the top, going through our second time through. Offset squat. Let's start on our opposite side first, if you remember which one you started on. 10 seconds. Second and final time through here, team. Nice job so far. Keep that strength. Here's 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Adjust if you need to from round 1. If round 1 felt really good, you felt like you could challenge yourself a little bit more, go ahead and pick a more challenging variation, or you can definitely add some resistance as well. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. On these 45-second intervals, we're getting 8 to 12 reps or so. We don't want to move too fast. And we're working at like a 7 out of 10, maybe a 6 or 7 out of 10. We don't need to push boundaries during pregnancy. We want to be able to support our body and feel good with movement. Here's 3, 2, and 1. We're going to half kneel, curl and press. And if you want to give those knees a break, I'll show another option, a kneeling curl and press. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Seated is a great option too for any upper body work. Curl, press. So kneeling and seated overhead movements or upper body movements helps to stabilize the pelvis and helps to reduce or redistribute that intra-abdominal pressure. And so we don't put too much pressure out to the midline. Let's go ahead and switch sides if you're single arm. We also don't want to send too much pressure down into the pelvic floor either. So that helps us to redistribute. Just changing our position helps us to do that. That system is already stressed with the addition of the growing baby. And that, coupled with good breath work, can help us mitigate that extra pressure. Here's 3, 2, 1. I'm going Romanian deadlift with rotation. If you prefer not to rotate and you want to do a regular Romanian deadlift, I'll show that here. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. If you just want to do a double leg, not a B stance, pushing those hips back, pulling that upper body back vertical. Here's what that looks like. Inhale down, exhale it up. Working those glutes and hamstrings. Important muscles for everyday life and through pregnancy, postpartum. We're going down, partway down the shin, just below our kneecap. Awesome job. 10 seconds here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heading into windmill. Again, I'm doing body weight here. Starting on my opposite side first, if I remember which side I did. Setting up this triangle base of support. Here's 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Little bend in those knees, but we want to make sure the movement is in our hip hinge. And if you feel any discomfort or pain or anything like that, just reduce your range of motion. Or we can do a standing core halo. Here's 3, 2, 1. If this hinge doesn't feel good for you, take a dumbbell and we're just going over our head, around our head here and stabilizing through that core. 10 seconds. Inhale, exhale, light connection, lifting up through that baby belly. Nice job. 3, 2, 1. We got supported row. So I'm just using my weight stack here, but you can use a ledge in your room or the back of a chair, something like that that's stable and that you're able to use as support. 5 seconds here. I like this split stance here, but you can be side by side with your feet. Here we go. That extra stability offers a little bit of pressure release on that low back, but it doesn't have to work quite as hard to maintain that good body position. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Other side. Last 10 seconds, nice job, team. Go in control, 1 to 2 counts up, 1 to 2 counts down, 3, 2, 1. Let's go step up or forward lunge. I'm going to stay on one side for the first half. Here's 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice job. Pressing down through that heel. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Making sure that whole foot is on whatever you're stepping on. No hanging heel off the edge. Nice job. We want to avoid using momentum or swinging or leaning into it too far. So nice and tall, send the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. 3, 2, and 1. All right, 2 intervals to go. We got incline push up to plank up. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. You can choose how many push-ups to plank ups you do. It can be 1 and 1. 1 to 2, 2 to 1. Customize it for you. You can do all push-ups if you'd like. Take a quick look down at baby belly, making sure that we're not pointing or coning or doming. If you feel like you are doming or pointing too much, take a little break, re-engage, start that again. Maybe do a couple reps at a time, whatever your body can tolerate without those symptoms there. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, last interval is get-ups. So as you get up on and off the floor, even to do these movements, do a get up to get there, or get down. Okay, feet off to the right side. Here we go. Come up to the knees. Bring that right leg up. Curl that toe under in the back. Step together. And break this down if you want to. If you don't want to do this whole movement, you can literally just do this 90-90 to stand. 90-90 to kneeling stand. 3, 2, 1, other side. This is great for hip mobility, this 90-90 position. 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Grab a quick sip of water. One or 2 minutes here of cool down and stretching mobility. Let's roll through those shoulders. And reverse it. And hands on the hips. Let's go ear to shoulder. Chin to chest, hold here. Other ear to shoulder, awesome. And a nice stretch on that side of the neck here. Full head circle here, very slow and controlled. Reverse direction. All right, let's go wide again. Shift it left to right. These can just be hip shifts if it feels good. It can just be hip back, center, hip back, center, if that feels good. All right, inhale those arms vertical, side body stretch. Lots of space between that rib cage and hip bone. Create lots of space over here. You can turn that armpit up towards the ceiling slightly and kind of expand through that rib cage. Let that rib cage come up and forward while that pelvis sits neutral. Inhale and exhale. Yes, one more breath. And release, other side. Get that side body stretch, and then you can rotate to whatever position feels best. Inhale back up. Exhale, release down. Hands on baby belly. Maybe right underneath on that front part. And a couple of breaths here just to connect back to that core and pelvic floor awareness. So inhale, let that belly relax. Let the pelvic floor relax as well. Exhale, little squeeze up and in. Little baby belly hug with a pelvic floor lift as well. Inhale, release down. And then exhale, light lift and connect. One more. Inhale, relax. Exhale, release and lift. And then that is it. This was second trimester full body build. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Like and share this workout. Subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time.